What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Lil Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Dan. And today we are on The Flash, Season 8, Episode 13, Death Falls. So we're continuing this Deathstorm arc. We haven't really gotten anywhere. We do have a plan now. We're going to transform Frost so that she can fight him. It's a really risky thing, so I hope all goes well with her. But Caitlin got attacked by Deathstorm. He tried to transform her, but I guess she's not fully complete. But he still did something because her eyes were glowing. Dion disappeared from his existence. So Iris's condition is worsening, and we can't even really focus on that because Deathstorm is about to kill everybody. Plus, we don't even really know what to do for Iris. So we're at a very weird point. I'm glad the show is where it is right now because it's interesting because we've not able to solve the problem. We've been several episodes in and we cannot figure anything out. Yeah. So this has the characters in a really weird position. So I'm excited to see how they figure this all out. I want to know what's going on with Iris. Eddie then popped up at the end, so which we know it's Deathstorm, but
it can be still Eddie, you know. If
time is really messing up, maybe she could have displaced Eddie.
Oh wait!
But why would he be acting all weird? Like, you know,
no, wait.
It would be
I thought I didn't mean to agree with Eddie. I meant to say, it could be Caitlin's fiance.
Yeah, Deathstorm.
You said Eddie.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to say like, oh, it could be another version of Eddie. I'm like, oh well, technically, since
Eddie,
she's messing with time, she could have brought him from the past, but he's just acting really weird. Yeah.
It's weird, and it's happening when all that other stuff is happening.
Right. So, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get into the show. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon.
Not that hot.
Somebody gonna be missing some skin.
No sign of Deathstorm anywhere. How's it going here?
Good. The mental augmentation chamber is just like I remember. Not that I could forget 6 weeks of living inside this thing. You'll be able to create fire, defy gravity,
and consume Deathstorm's fuel source. Once you absorb all that grief energy out of Deathstorm,
I'll be able to snuff him out. For good. I'm not letting the Skeletor put another bloody finger on my sister.
I just gotta finish the max cryo circuits and should be good to go.
Her biometrics are stable, but I just felt another huge wave of grief from her. I just keep picturing Dad die. It's all I can see over and over again. Him on the floor. What is wrong with her?
remember when Deathstorm took Caitlin, it was trying to change her into something else, its bride. But it still needs her to experience more grief before the transformation is complete.
You must have dialed up one of her worst memories. You're gonna be okay. We've got a plan. What if it doesn't work? What if I'm stuck like this forever? Don't even think like that. Just get some rest and I'll be here when you wake up. How much longer till Chester has the courthouse circuit ready?
Sure. Maybe an hour.
I don't have that kind of time. I'm gonna call back up.
No, chill, Blaine.
The capacitor is connected to the inductor is connected to the crowd circuit. Crowd circuit is connected to the...
Please get his ass Deathstorm. You missed a few weeks ago, but you don't gotta miss this time. Here from Esperanza.
I still haven't identified the cause of Iris West Allen's temporal ailment.
Could you run a search for any extra dimensional energies or cold fusion anomalies in the area?
Of course, Barry Allen. Search.
He's here.
Actually, I'm everywhere.
Hmm.
And nowhere. I was born a long time ago. Before Maltus, before the stars, during that lonely, blackest of nights. I was there when the first humans drew their final hissing breaths. I am decline. I am entropy. I am the master of death and all of its inhabitants.
I knew she was coming.
My beautiful boy.
Let's see what he got up to. I wonder what the big plan is here. And he came before they could even transform Frost, so I hope he don't take her or do something that prevents him from doing that. And then somebody else got to end up going in the machine.
Guys, it's my dad. He's back.
Esperanza's here. I need backup.
Not you frying the car?
Oh, that's better. Where I'm from, there's not so much noise.
If you take one step toward Katie, I will send you back to the hell you came from.
Oh, my home's much farther than hell. So Ronnie died in a singularity. His mind found me. His grief became my hunger, and his love became my guiding light. Ronnie's feelings showed me how to end my suffering.
I'll show you suffering.
Can't touch him. We already established this.
You're still fighting back.
Can't kill
Just like
death.
your father intended. My phantoms only appear to those who can grieve them. Which is why you won't be having any visitors.
What the hell does that mean?
It's simple. You don't have anyone to grieve because your grief isn't real.
Wish I knew that all those nights I was drinking away my pain at O'Shaughnessy's.
The sadness you've experienced in your existence is just a copy, an echo of real emotion.
You're so full of it.
Then why can't I sense any loss inside your mind? Why can't I smell those hormones dancing along your neuroreceptors? It's because when Thomas built you in his lab, he gave you everything you need to protect Caitlin. Cryokineticism, healing, rage. But as for the rest of you, he just copied what was inside her.
Come on, in here.
What is that gonna do?
Right, they appeared out of nowhere. They can just appear in
I
there.
lost him in all.
I'm pretty sure it's not
I
light
don't get it.
vision.
These things can walk through walls. Why the hell aren't they coming in here?
I don't know, but is it getting kind of toasty in here?
Oh crap. The doors.
There's no way out.
She got powers. She can
They
find a way
chased us
out.
in here on purpose.
Ooh.
Is he burning the whole building down?
Please, sweetie, stop. You're gonna hurt yourself.
This is just another manipulation.
Why would you say this about me? I'm your mom.
No, you're not.
I came here to help you because I love you oh so much. What's happening to Iris? There's no cure for her temporal sickness. No secret answer. You're going to lose her.
Her condition's stabilizing. I can still save her.
Like you saved me? I'm trying to warn you, Barry. You can't have a family. Your father died. I died. And now your poor sick wife is gonna die too.
You leave Barry alone. A Death Storm copy ain't finna sit here and make me no tea.
You know what sounds great right now? Some soup.
Soup. Really?
Why don't I whip up some of Uncle Roburn's famous chicken noodle?
Oh, yeah, yummy, babe.
Okay, I'm gonna need some chicken stock.
You know what would be great with that too?
Go.
Some Chipotle
We'll have to move a
chilies.
little faster.
Mommy, do we have any?
Yeah, I'm sure they're in there. Just
She moving as slow as Lana. Come on now.
Not seeing any chilies,
Check the door.
but I do see you, soup eater mom.
Man, it's definitely Death Storm.
Come on, guys. You know nobody's leaving till Iris is all better.
Oh, Bob.
I felt this grief before. It's the teens, it's Barry's and Allegra's and Chester's and Iris. I can feel all of their pain and their sadness flooding out of them and pouring into Caitlin. That's why you said the ghosts after them. The more grief they feel, the more goes into Katie. And the sooner she becomes his bride.
Yep, using her own team against her. Wow. It's up to Frost at this point. They're basically giving the episode to her to figure everything out. He can't hurt her because, I don't know, he's trying to say,
She's not real.
yeah, she was created, which is true, but I'm just saying that he's trying to say that she feels no emotions as if she's like a robot or if she's not even real. I don't know. She definitely feels things. She's saying she feels
that
things.
her emotions aren't original.
Yeah, they're carbon copies, but I don't believe that. She feels her own things other than Caitlyn, so I mean, it just happens that she came from Caitlyn, so he can't do anything. Like, he probably, I don't know. Like he explained, I guess, she's a copy, but we'll use that to our advantage.
Tom Swift, new series premieres Tuesday, May 31st. Only
Y'all
on
can have a new
CW.
series, but canceling your other shows. Make it make sense.
Please tell me you can do something to stop this grief, or you can use your powers to help her somehow. Frost, I am sure as hell gonna try.
Your very own cryo circuit.
Wow, you must be the infamous Mark.
And this baby here should modify the map, no problem. And then we can temporarily transform it into. So
Really?
what do we transform it into again?
The anti-death storm.
Oh,
Nice.
me.
Man, you kids on Team Flash do some
It's because
crazy
his
stuff.
head's long. Not as wide like
It's
ours.
gonna be okay.
Yes.
I want to see Frost with some different makeup.
That'll probably never happen. What kind of doors is
Trying
these?
to blast a hole in
Right.
the door is out.
Cisco,
I'm sorry,
what
is
was
this thing
you
made of
doing?
titanium?
Actually,
You was making sure nobody got in.
And all my tech
Correct.
just bricked from the heat. And then the thermostat died at 137.
Great.
Good for
So
Jesus.
not only are we trapped in here, but we don't know how hot it is.
You've got about 20 minutes. When your internal temperature reaches 105 degrees, blood flow starts to decrease. At 107, organs fail and brain function slows. By about 109, you'll believe in quitting.
I'm getting that door open.
What's she about
If
to
her powers can do it, I know that crowbar ain't gonna do it.
Because regardless of who's conducting the experiment,
What provides you use for?
just like this,
Beating Jason Todd.
Out of pocket for that shit.
That was out of pocket. You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong. No, you did not have to do that.
Have you accepted all their tests too?
Just
Barry told us
keep
about
your
that
eyes
storm.
closed. Don't even look at her.
And the ghost that he sent after Chester. You're one of those apparitions, aren't you?
And where's your precious Barry now? Nowhere to be found, as usual. Well, you're laid up in here, waiting to die.
Iris is not going to die.
Trust me, as a dead man myself, she's toast. And she knows it, just like I knew. I thought my sacrifice would mean something, that I could erase the Reverse Flash from existence. That finally, I could be a hero. But then Yabar Thorn came back. Again, and again, and again, and again. What I did didn't matter at all.
I thought about that too a while ago. He
I
died for
died
nothing.
for nothing.
It's true. I mean, he saved him in that
Not the
moment,
same
but
mistake. You sacrificed yourself for nothing.
I saved Barry. And I helped stop Armageddon.
And then what happened? The timeline got reset, but you're still suffering the consequences. Can't you see? Your death is gonna be just as pointless as mine. Something's wrong. Why are you happy?
Who, me? Oh, well, that's easy. I'm young, I'm rich. I'm a total dime. Oh, and before you so rudely destroyed another one of my brand new phones, I hit the panic button.
Hey, Detective Pretty Boy.
nice, Joe.
Where's off? Come on.
Oh, and I the ground.
How did you get here?
No, please don't go.
What did he say?
And now, with the help of their grief, the bride's transformation will be complete.
Wow. I thought we was getting somewhere.
Is functional. Activating augmentation receptors.
Did Chester even finish it? Because he was singing that dumb song
Yeah,
for an hour.
I think he did. And they put the finishing touches or did whatever they needed to do. Because he's smart.
Try again. Fries, That's right, again.
What's wrong?
I'm just
You got some
me.
grief.
No fire powers, no nothing. The stupid machine didn't work.
Do you still have your ice
Doesn't make
abilities?
sense. Should work on anyone, any organism or sentient being with a consciousness.
She's not real.
Or anyone who's truly alive.
That's what he's saying.
I guess you know what the issue here is then. It's me.
God damn.
What he said?
What Deathstorm was saying, she's a copy. She
Yeah.
doesn't have her own emotions. The machine only works for a person who can feel those things, who's, I guess, original, not a copy.
Mm-hmm.
So she's the problem. She can't be the one to use the machine. Somebody else does. So I don't know if that means Chillblain's going to get in there because he's the only one basically not affected right now by grief. So I guess he would have to go in there. But...
Mhm.
Or Cecile.
I don't know. Cecile's all the way over there, though.
She's in the med lab. I mean, everybody else is locked up, though. So, there's not many options. Caitlin's out cold. Chillblain or Cecile. But I wonder where this story arc is going with Killer Frost. Like, they keep making a point to say she's not, you know, a sentient being with a consciousness or whatever. But, like, where does this go? I don't know. I'm interested.
Of course you have a consciousness.
Not according to Deathstorm.
If you are not really alive, where does that leave me? The only person I ever cared about more than myself. Or at least equal to myself. That love. It's
Yeah.
as real as it gets.
It's not your own, but it's yours.
Believe me.
Can I help you?
That didn't make sense. It's not your own, but it's yours. What?
Oh, that's it. Yes. The Mac's been working fine all along. But the chemical
There we have
reaction.
the usual writing.
is an
Ideas out of nowhere.
ingredient. Frost, I think I know how to finish your transformation.
I know you are not the real Eddie.
No, I'm not. Because you died.
Eddie.
Just like you were gonna die too.
It's not real.
Yes, it is.
Salvar prima, como tampoco lo puede salvar a él. You and I, we had history. But you and him had a future. You're watching
man really trying to hit it with a
everything you could
crowbar.
have shared
That's
now
it.
too.
All the trade is left for yours.
No, you stop fighting, Barry. Give into the pain. The pain you still feel. Let your sorrow wash over you.
Oh, it's actually getting him? I mean, he has suffered the most.
I can see them.
I realize now that isn't true. You didn't take anything from me. In fact, it's just the opposite. You make my life complete. I gotta be honest,
How come mine got to feel?
I don't know. Maybe because her powers are emotion based, you can't hurt her. But she make the best faces. I don't know why they didn't get her through some stress.
Is that what's supposed to happen?
There's the powers.
It's been working fine all along. The chemical reaction was missing one ingredient. Spark that gave Deathstorm life. Grief. Frost just had to let himself feel it.
Yeah, but she doesn't really lost anymore.
Damn. I've never felt
And you
this
said
way
I
before.
never get to see any other makeup.
Frost.
I stand corrected.
Feel it radiating off of you.
That's because I'm not just Frost. I'm Hell Frost.
Not Hell Frost.
That sounds a little strange.
What if I get my super villain arc that I want with her? Not the little one they did in season 3 where she ain't kill nobody, but a real one.
They should rename it Frozen Flame. Don't tell me now. I can have it.
Okay.
A long one.
They're all okay.
Well, Deathstone's about to pop up, so
We kick some ass.
them eyebrows.
I don't know. I like it.
Her eyebrows?
Yeah,
They make her forehead look big.
I like it.
They almost make them more invisible.
I like when I put foundation on my eyebrows and make them like blonde. Okay, anyways, what I was saying was, I didn't even say anything yet, but what I was gonna say was something.
Well, while you think, yeah, I need Deathstone to pop up now. It is on the popping. They
Oh, I know. Thank you.
had this long conversation, her and Chip Blaine, about Frost. I guess she was suppressing her emotion the whole time. So I guess she just had to feel something. All right. I thought they were going somewhere else with it, but I think they were
I
just
like
trying
the
to.
Vulcans.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to fill some time because they were moving pretty fast in the episode. So, but hopefully they finally get Chuck and he bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
Because he's still trapped in that room and it's hot. Maybe though the heat will go down because like why they take so long to kill him? Like, come on, just take him, please, free me. It's like when I was waiting for Curtis to get killed in Arrow, but he ended up just leaving, and I was so happy.
I'm dead.
Literally, Curtis and Chuck remind me they're just the same character. They both annoy the hell out of me.
Oh, what I was saying was, so I kind of feel bad for what's his name, Deathstorm, because he was all alone.
So that justifies killing all these people?
No, I'm not saying that's okay. Don't put words in my mouth. I just said I felt bad that he was all alone, and
Well, then he got somebody and he decided to use his feelings to murder people.
yeah.
So he deserved to be alone. He about to be alone.
Now he deserves to be alone. But did he before? But anyways.
You look totally bad.
Dang it, Chuck Simmer.
Thanks. I feel badass. But Katie's not okay. In fact, Cecile says she's worse.
And this isn't over. Deathstorm is back in his home dimension, which means he can still put guilt inside of Caitlin.
Or similar ghosts, it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I talked to Iris. Deathstorm sent one to the loft.
You saved the whole team. I know I'm gonna save Katie by extinguishing this son
I
of a
love
bitch.
the hair.
Hey, when that thing comes back, you're gonna need some backup.
No.
It's just the
I'm the
eyebrows
one
for
who can
me.
do this.
I love the
I'm
eyebrows.
embarrassed like you can't stop
If anything goes wrong,
You'll get me out of there in a flash.
Okay, wait, Flash. Lightning, or are you saying that he...
Whoa.
The whole Central City knows his identity right at this point.
So I'm gonna let him try adjusting the gauntlets.
Every villain ever always knows his identity.
Maybe we need to make some time. Damn.
There's more where that came from. Did I break him?
Did her breath stink?
That's
Well, why you
so
looking like
cute.
that? Just sitting there, all that forehead. Like, sir.
Don't do him.
You guys do this all the time?
I don't mess with Chip Blaine out like that.
That's the gig.
You stay so calm, man. It's nerve-wracking as hell.
Welcome to Superheroing 101.
Girl, don't act so.
Acting brand new.
Right.
Like, y'all
Like
wasn't
the
just about to
OG.
die.
Like you've been here since season 2. Get used to that.
Got all this power, but couldn't open the door. You finna play with them today.
It's time to start rounding with my bride because I want forever to start right now.
Surprise.
What have you done?
Now let's party.
She's flying?
Yeah, she has his abilities.
Come on, Frost.
This looks like a video game.
They don't have the biggest CGI budget, so it looks pretty decent though, because the lights kind of blocking out.
That's a little scary.
Okay. She just gotta get the hang of it. She's like, I object.
Oh. That's what was holding him together.
Yeah. But she couldn't touch him until now, so.
I expected her to pass out.
Party people, all traces of supplemental cold fusion and barometric anomalies are gone.
She did it.
Frost saved you.
Guys, I'm not feeling so hot.
So I knew something was gonna happen.
Yep.
Her vitals are crashing. What?
She absorbed all that death.
I know that episode over.
Don't kill her, make her evil. That's what I want to see. I've been waiting for her to be evil for a long time, like truly evil, like slitting throats and burning folks. And
They can't do that here.
yes, they. I mean, they didn't been charring folks. Why not? Slit throats. I'm ready. Her arc. It's been all too goody for a while.
I don't want
Like,
to see that if it's on a different show, because then I want to see.
no, I don't, because y'all, they did exactly what I said. The only part they never did, like, because I said a while ago, split them up. That way we can keep Caitlyn and get Frost. Let Frost do her thing, let Caitlyn do her thing, but they should have had Frost as a reoccurring villain and kept Caitlyn full time. But they went a different route. I want to show a different side of Frost. Okay, we've done that for seasons. What else is there to do but for her character besides date Chilblain? There's not much. So make her a villain, give her a good arc, and let her be a reoccurring villain. That's what they need to do. The show is going off, so, I mean, give her a good villain arc that she'd always deserved. Because the one with Savitar was okay, but she wasn't really killing nothing. Like they said, you didn't even live up to your name, Killer Frost. So I want to see her have a good villain arc. At least once. And to solidify her villain arc, she has to kill Chuck.
You waited like 5 minutes to say that.
It needed to have an emotional impact.
Why did you wait 5 minutes to say that?
Genius takes time.
That's too funny. You're just like, and to do that. It's never that funny.
Because I had to think.
So long.
I had to make sure I knew what I wanted, and it wasn't complete until Chuck was dead. I'm tired of Chestnut. Pissed me off trying to open the door with a crowbar. Sir.
You just woke up from a coma. Are you sure you're up for this?
I have to be.
What the hell happened? Mark,
We don't know. We don't know.
Oh,
Caitlin was working on her, and she was going to.
What he was going to go over there and do? Yell on her
No,
face?
I'm sorry, we need to leave.
Mark, hey, it's gonna be
Right,
okay.
she's about to perform
Okay, let's
surgery.
focus.
Y'all contaminating
Take it to
the room.
space. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to have surgery on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna inject her with cold fusion. That'll bring Frost back.
And that'll begin her ICU lane.
Frost, come back to me.
Are you serious?
It's okay, I wanted her to be blonde for her villain arc.
She's about to reach up and choke him.
Please. She still got the black uniform on. It's still work. No! She's dying! Let her be a villain.
It's impossible.
Let her be great.
He's not kicking in.
She's flatlining. Get me the paddles.
There, there.
Damn that he is electricity. Didn't he give Cisco or somebody? Come on. There's no reason to kill Frost. She could have had a banger villain arc. I'm sick. Wasted
She's probably
potential.
tired of doing 2 characters.
Don't talk to me. You could have did what I just said, made her a reoccurring villain. She don't gotta be on the show all the time.
This ain't real because they wouldn't give her a costume like this. Just for one time, you know?
It would have been a banger villain suit.
Caitlin, hey.
No, man. Because it could have been Chester.
Her shoes look like a leprechaun.
Yeah, ain't shit.
Harry.
He's gonna be like his signature handshake.
Something happened.
Where is she?
Frost died.
That's not possible.
I'm sorry. She didn't make it. She's gone.
So not only did she have to lose Ronnie, again, she had to lose Frost. This is stupid. This is so insane. Why did they have to do this to Caitlyn? Can she not have anything?
She has to leave the city.
She will never
And
be
then
able to
she's
have
still gonna be over
nothing.
there sensing people's emotions.
Caitlyn really can't have nothing. This is sick. Who wrote this? I could have wrote better than this. Y'all had a banger arc, and you had it going, and y'all just gonna have to do it like this.
I'm not believing it. It's not real.
Why they had that blue electricity?
Hey,
It's not real.
A new episode of Kung Fu is coming
That
up
was
next
weird.
on the CW.
She's in the
We can't go back out there like this.
We're all still pretty messed up about Frost.
That pain will keep us from protecting those in need.
I know how to
Flash,
run Frost,
Flash.
but it seems impossible.
What's impossible for the Flash?
Looks like they finna be chilling next week.
Yeah. Just mourn.
What are they doing? What?
Mourning.
Mourning?
No.
Morning?
No, I didn't say mourning.
They're mourning. That's what the
That's what
word
I
is
just
called.
said.
No, you said mourning.
I said the word. I said the word.
I don't like how they ended that. Just for Caitlyn to get hurt even more than she already did. She already was tricked into thinking it was Ronnie, and it kind of was. And I'm thinking maybe at the end of this, he gonna come out. You know, we're gonna get rid of Deathstorm, be able to pull Ronnie out. Nope, we pull him into Frost just for Frost to die too. What's the point? What was the reason?
What was the reason?
We're literally, though, I'm serious. Like, what was the reason? I'm thinking this arc is going to have some meaning, but it's just to hurt Caitlyn all over again, as if we haven't done that for seasons. She ain't never allowed to have nobody. She already done broke up with old boy for all of this arc.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, don't break up with him.
Right, she shouldn't have. But it's like they don't want her to have nothing. Not a sister, not a lover, not a nothing. Like, what is the reason? What's the point? You killed Frost, didn't give her a supervillain arc. Y'all could have wrote a banger supervillain arc. Frost sacrificed herself to stop a villain and became a villain. Fell down her old path. They were going somewhere with her not being able to have emotion or whatever. They could have used that, wrote something good, made her evil. These writers just ain't no good. They ain't no good, because it should have been Chuck.
I feel like they did it just to want something shocking to happen.
Kill Chuck. He could have died. I would have been shocked if they did that. And then I would have been happy. I would have threw a party. Because, like...
Party?
There's so much great story potential. Chuck is just a filler for Cisco because they needed a tech person. But other than that, he's nothing more than that. And a failed comic relief, in my opinion. Y'all like Chuck. I don't fuck with Chuck. But I like Killer Frost better than that. I don't know. I just feel like that's a waste. And it could be that she was tired of playing two characters, but y'all the one that did this in the first place. And she used to be so hyped about playing Killer Frost back in the day. So it would kind of be crazy that she killed that. You know, I don't even really think it was the actor's decision. Because I don't see a point. I don't know. I fail to see the point. There may be something bigger that happens in the next episode or later on that we just haven't seen yet. Yeah. We just have to see. There's still plenty of episodes to go.
I feel like 2 episodes, no, not 2. Maybe like 5 from now, they'll be like, poof, Killer Frost is alive.
I doubt it. This show, they really don't be bringing folks back like that. Like, they'll bring them back, like, as in fake. Like, you know how they just did with Eddie and, you know, Chester's dad, Esperanza. Like, they'll do it as, like, visions or memories or something used against them. But as for physically, like, bringing them back, they don't normally do that. Nora was the only one, and Wells, of course, multiple versions of Wells. They were the only ones who ever came back, but, like, I don't think she's coming back. I just wish, like I said, I ain't gonna keep saying it, but she should have just had a really good villain arc, man.
And then she could have, like, ran out of the city or something. And she wouldn't have to play her so frequently. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I am saying. Because I don't...
And
like the showrunner bragged, like, oh, I've been planning this arc since season 6. So you've been planning all this time just to write a story to kill Frost. For what? I thought maybe planning an arc to bring Ronnie back, you know, as a character. Cool. That would have been interesting. That would have been good setup. But you just did this all to hurt Caitlyn and kill Frost. Like, I just don't... Where does that take the story? You know what I mean?
Because now Caitlyn's just stuck.
With nobody, to interact with. They barely be interacting with her in the first place. You know what I mean? Barry and Iris be doing their own thing. Joe barely on the show, and he ain't coming back next season. Cisco is gone. So who is going to be Caitlyn's scene partner? She be in the lab. Like...
Yeah, they only want her when, my arm hurt.
Right, like, that's the only time she be really doing stuff. So it's just like, you took away, like, one of her main, even, which is kind of funny because how your main scene partner yourself, like Danielle having to play against herself constantly. But I'm just saying, though, like, all her main people that she always used to be with is gone. Yeah. So, because now I'm sure we're going to shift to Iris. So, we'll just have to see where it goes, like I said. You got anything you want to add, sister? All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and of course, we want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to Patreon for next.
And we'll see y'all for more of The Flash.
Bye.
I'm praying on Chuck's downfall.